Hi, this week we're turning our attention to some more popular music styles that might be a little bit more familiar to most listeners. We're going to start charting our course through decades, starting with the 1950s, and bring ourselves up to the present for the remainder of the course. I want to turn our attention though back to something we learned about early on in the course. In our one of the earlier modules, we read about the 5 themes reading. Maybe go back and revisit it. What are those 5 themes? They're going to become a important way for us to think about all the music that we're looking into in the upcoming weeks. The 5 themes are listening, business, technology, identity, and what we call centers and peripheries. So let me just review those for a quick moment. Listening is really about what's in the music. We've been learning some music vocabulary terms, and we've certainly been checking out some different things in jazz. We want to be able to listen into the music. What's the instruments? What's the form? Is there instrumentation? Is there improvisation going on? Some stylistic elements, timbre of vocalists. What differentiates one of our favorite vocalists from another. Another theme, the technology theme. What kinds of advancements in technology start to affect popular music? For instance, the development of the electric guitar, which we're going to see this week. That has a huge impact on music making going forward. Centers and peripheries, thinking about geographic centers. Now that things are a little bit more mobile in the 1950s on up until the present, things that may be developed in a particular center start to get shared in other places more easily with travel and radio and recordings and those kinds of things. But still, we kind of have a Nashville sound, for instance. Identity. What does the music have to say about the identity of the composer or performer, or of the listeners, or maybe different versions of the song that are given a different treatment in order to kind of make the identity of the song come out in a certain way. So those are ideas around the themes. The last one I forgot to re-mention was business. How does the business of popular music change in these upcoming decades? Certainly, popular music means we're talking about it being widespread. And widespread, attaching that to dollars, means a real big business. So all of these factors I want you to rethink about. Go back and check out that reading from earlier in the semester. And as we go through the upcoming weeks and look at the music decade by decade, we want to reflect on what we're seeing or hearing from those themes. So this week we're turning to the 1950s. We're checking out big names like Elvis, Buddy Holly, Ray Charles. We're going to really get into enjoying all that stuff. So stay tuned until next week.